Hey everybody, Seabiscuit here, and welcome to my next video. It's a perfect start to Labor Day weekend. Weather could not be better, and we're going to take advantage of that today, and we're going to do another Traeger recipe. And I'm so excited because this one is going to be beer canned chicken. Can't wait. It's going to taste great. So we're going to get this thing fired up. We're going to go in the kitchen and get it all prepared, and we'll be right back. Okay, what we have here is about a 5-pound chicken. I didn't realize it was going to be that big, but I guess I'm going to be eating on this thing for a little while. It's a very easy recipe. It's going to just require a little bit of olive oil, some rub, whatever you choose, and chicken. And this, which is an aluminum chicken holder for beer can chicken. I got that from Man Cave when they were around. But there's a little cup here that you pour the beer into, and then this sits over the top of it, and then of course you plop the chicken on top of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the seasoning, and we will be right back. One thing I did want to mention is I have been using this disposable cutting board. In my situation, I have very limited space, as you may be able to tell. And I have a very small kitchen sink, so it's difficult to wash large items in the sink, and cutting boards have been the worst thing for me to deal with. So I went ahead and got some of these, and these are wonderful. Let me show you here. It's a sheet of plastic, and one side is textured, so it kind of grabs onto the counter. Not quite great, but it does grab a little bit. And then the other side is smoother, and that's the side you use as your cutting board. It comes in a roll, and it's got a cutter on it, so you can cut the thing to size. It just slides here like a Ziploc bag, and it cuts that plastic. So you can cut it to size, and then the best thing about it is when you're done, you just throw it out. I love it. If you want to try it, it's great. I'm going to put a link down below for you. Okay, we're ready to start the seasoning now. I've got a little bit of olive oil here. I'm just going to pour a little bit down on the front, rub that in really well, all over the place, undersides of the legs, undersides of the wings, some people call them arms, and then flip it over and do the same. Get it on there good and tight. Well, what that's going to do is it's going to help the rub adhere to the surface of the chicken, and the olive oil is also going to give it a nice little glaze and flavor, so can't go wrong. Then you take your seasoning, whatever your favorite rub is, sprinkle it on there. Now you can put it on as heavy or as light as you want to. I just like to pour it on and then kind of rub it, pat it. Don't want to rub it too much, just enough to get the seasoning going. And man, this is going to be some yummy chicken right here. I can already tell. Get a little shoulder rub under the wings, and then back over to the other side. Pour the rest of that on there. Pat it, rub it. Get the leg massage going. More over here. And we've got some flavoring. Got some flavoring going here. Alright, the next step would be to set this little bugger up here. Oh, actually, forgot one step. The step I forgot is to grab a beer of your choice, because after all, it is beer canned chicken. So I'm just going to crack this open and pour just enough into that can where it gets up to about 3/4 of the way up, because we don't want to spill it. And it really doesn't need to have a whole lot in there. And if you don't like beer, you can use whatever you want. You can use orange juice, you can use apple juice, wine if you want to, Dr. Pepper, whatever you want to use. But all it's going to do is it's going to give it a unique flavor from the inside, because that steam is going to be coming up and into the cavity of the chicken and flavoring the whole thing throughout the cook. So as well as moisturizing it, because there's going to be so much steam coming out of there that it's going to moisturize your chicken. So it's kind of infusing moisture and flavor. Alright, so now what I've done is I have placed the beer-filled cup inside the beer can stand, if you will. And we're just going to go ahead and set this chicken right on top of that aluminum, or I'm sorry, not aluminum, stainless steel apparatus. And let him sit right down in there. It should go a little bit easier than that, but sometimes chickens don't want to sit on something like this. Okay, with a little manhandling and convincing, I got the chicken over here to the grill, and I've turned it up to 180. Get a nice smoke going, and I think we're going to smoke it for about a half hour before we turn it up and finish it off. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Alright, so it's been about an hour and 20 minutes. We started at 180 and I came back out and turned it up to 350 after 30 minutes. And what we've got now is a perfectly cooked beer can chicken. So we're going to go ahead and take this off the grill and take it inside and see if we can make some magic happen. What we did was we cooked it to 160 internal temperature at the thickest part of the breast, and I took it off the grill and I set it inside to rest for about 5 minutes to get it up to 165, because it's going to keep going up a little bit, and I just didn't want it to get too well cooked. So we'll go back in a few minutes and slice it up. So what we've got here is a perfectly cooked beer can chicken. I'm gonna cut just a little slice off of it here just to see what it looks like. This is an hour and I guess a half, but you can see that crispy skin. Looks so good. Just peel this off of here and you can see, wow, this is just perfect. Just perfect. And I've got to sample it. Ooh, it's too hot, but I'm going to try it anyway. Ow. But, wow. Very good. Very good. And we have another success on the Traeger grill. Man, that chicken was good. I'm going to keep coming back and doing some other stuff, and I like doing things that are a little bit abnormal that you would cook on a grill. So stay tuned. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will be back. Seabiscuit out.